Hi everyone. For my lesson plan, I chose the website ixl.com. IXL is a very good website to use for teachers. It's used by more than 11 million students worldwide. It has comprehensive curriculum for your grade level and also all types of grade levels. You're able to meet the unique curriculum of each learner. And my lesson plan is for 4th and 5th graders to teach language arts. This lesson is about sentence structure, and it's about the organizing what makes sense in the sentence. And if you go here for the teacher resources, this is a step-by-step, easy way to set up your learning stuff for your students. If you set up your roster, that's what normally teachers do for their grade level. All you have to do is enter your students' info and verify your student's account. So after you put in your student's info, you're gonna get an email, and you just have to verify that that's the student you want in there. And then from roster, you can also send letters to parents if there's like difficulties, or like you want to show parents the student's process over the time. And these over here, like the sign-in cards, are just easy ways to get your students signed in. If you didn't know that, you go here. And then here is a new technique. It's engage students, parents, and that's also to show like how the students are doing in your class. All right, now for my specific lesson plan, this is how I have 2 ways that I found out you can go to it, the online one. And one is very simple. You go up here and you pick the subject you want to do. And mine is language arts. So then I went to language arts, and then I go to 4th grade. And down here, it'll have sentence structure. And it's very simple that way. You can also go here, and if you know the specific plan you want to do, then you type in right here. And mine is put the sentence in order, 4th grade. And then there's like a code to just get it right where you want to go. And mine was DXR. And then 2 things popped up. The sentences one popped up, and the worded ones popped up. And I wanted the sentence one, so that's what the one you would click. All right, and then my lesson plan. So this one is this. Okay, so for this specific assignment for this lesson plan, it's online. All you need is internet, and to make sure that each student has an account. But the one cool thing about this assignment is if somebody didn't have internet at home and you assigned homework for this IXL, you could always print out it. It might be a different setup, but it's the same curriculum for the students. So they have right here, they have a print option at the bottom of the screen. So it's very simple for the students to understand what they want to do with a printout copy, which is always very cool because there could be a student who doesn't have internet or even a laptop or computer at home. Okay, and for the assignment understanding, it's pretty straightforward. After you answer the questions, it'll come over here for how many that you've answered, and then it times how long you've been on a problem, and then this. I don't really like how they have SMART score, because if a student does get it wrong, I feel like I don't want them to feel less about like if they're not as smart as other students because they aren't doing as well. So that's the one thing I do dislike about this. If I could change it, I would. And for the times up here, so if you're walking around a classroom and a student's been on a problem for 8 minutes or something, then and they're just messing around, then that kind of shows that the student isn't staying on track or on task, or they need help. So having that time there really helps teachers and students. All right, and the demonstration on IXL.com. Go here. So this right here is my assignment, my on technology assignment. And I already started some of it just to get the hang of it, but up here shows how many questions I've answered. It paused because I was off it too long, so that's a good thing too. And then my SMART score out of 100. So it's very simple. All you have to do is put the things in order. And then it ups your SMART score 5, and then it shows how much time I've been spent on 5 questions. And then if, let's say I get it wrong, or if somebody hasn't even completed one, it'll show the incomplete answer. And then I'll go back, and then it'll simply say sorry, incorrect, and then it'll show you what the correct answer is. So it doesn't leave a student behind guessing of what they could have done better. So then it goes down here to the explanation of it, of how it should have been set up, and then how you answered it. And then it just tells you what to remember and classifies what you need to do. And then you can see here it deducted points from your SMART score. And then you got it. And after, if you get so many wrong, it'll make the sentences structure a little easier, so students can figure out the easier ways before it gets harder. So let's see if I can get this one right. Then my SMART score went up more. So another cool thing about this is if you get so many questions right in a row, then it gives you right below here under this, it gives you medals. And I think with that medals, it helps the students to want to achieve more, to make it a competition on themselves so that they can earn more medals. It's like every 10 questions, if you get so many questions in a row, you get a medal, and then if you get so many more, you get another medal. And you can kind of make it a competition with classmates to want to keep getting better so that they'll keep getting more medals. Alright, and for the 3 questions down here. So the first question says, does technology allow the students to focus on the assignment or activity with less distraction? I feel as if this website makes the students have less distraction because it makes it fun for them, and it gives them awards with so many answers being right. So if it makes it fun for them, they won't want any distractions. And what I mean by that is, if they're having fun engaging in this website, they won't care about anything else or want to do anything else but keep wanting to get more badges or medals with this IXL website. And the second question says, does the technology motivate students to start the learning process of knowledge gathering? For this question, yes. Also because nowadays with all the technology at home, students will want to be learning on technology at schools. So if there is an assignment on the internet, it'll make the students more excited to learn new materials. And the third question, does the technology cause a shift in the behavior of the students? Where they go from being passive to active school learners. For the last question, yes, in a good way, because it's like a game for them. So if their behavior does change, it's in a positive way. They're either more excited or so focused on getting ribbons that they get zoned out because they're all into wanting to get questions right and they're all into wanting to get more ribbons. So for this question, I would say in a positive behavior change, not a negative one. Overall, I think this lesson plan is a good lesson, a solid lesson plan for students. It helps them learn, it helps them engage with each other, and it helps them push to be better so they can get these awards and less time and stuff like that.